A little girl was living her perfect life. Good grades in school, a happy family, loyal friends, delicious food every day, a clean house, and a pink room filled with all her favorite dolls. Everything around her felt just right, like the world itself was smiling back at her. One sunny afternoon, after saying goodbye to her friends at the school gate, she started walking home, humming her favorite tune. That's when she saw her. An elderly lady was walking slowly down the sidewalk, leaning heavily on a wooden stick. She looked so fragile. Her back was bent, her legs trembling, and every step seemed like a struggle. Yet, she walked on with determination in her eyes. The little girl's heart ached. She rushed over to help and gently asked, "Where do you live, ma'am? I'll walk with you." The old lady smiled warmly. "Oh, you are so kind, my dear," she said softly. "You don't have to do that. But there is something I would like you to do for me." She reached into her coat pocket and pulled out a folded envelope. "Please deliver this letter to a girl. She doesn't live far." Before the girl could say a word, the woman smiled again, a strange, knowing smile, and began to walk away. The girl looked down at the envelope. In bold letters it read, "From Future," and just below, in delicate handwriting, "With love." "What?" the girl whispered. She quickly turned to look back, but the old lady was gone, completely vanished, as if she had disappeared into thin air. The little girl stood frozen on the sidewalk, the envelope pressed between her fingers. The words "From Future" stared back at her, bold and strange. "With love," it whispered below, as if the letter itself carried feelings she couldn't quite name. She looked around one last time for the old lady, but she was gone. No footsteps, no shadow, just the faint scent of lavender hanging in the warm air. Hugging her school bag tighter, she walked home a little faster than usual. That night, she sat on her bed under her pink fairy lights, her dolls arranged like quiet spectators around her. The letter lay unopened in her lap. "What if it's magic?" she whispered. She slowly opened it. The paper inside was soft, old, but neat. The handwriting was familiar. Eerily familiar. To the one who still remembers the sky. "I don't have much time. But if you're reading this, I need your help. Something was taken from me. I lost it. Or maybe I let it go. I can't remember anymore. It's not something you can buy or build. But it's powerful. So powerful I forgot who I was without it. Believe you still have it. Please find it. Find it and bring it to me. Follow the stars. Trust your dreams. You'll know when you see me. With love, from Future." The girl blinked. What did she lose? She whispered. She read it again and again. It was like a riddle. She stared at the paper for a long time, the corners slightly trembling in her hands. The idea was silly, wasn't it? But something in her chest told her it wasn't. She packed her school bag with everything she could think of. Her drawing notebook, her favorite bracelet, her tiny compass, a shiny marble, a flashlight, a band-aid, just in case, and Bravey the lion. She stood by the window, her little heart beating with determination. She was ready to find whoever wrote the letter, ready to help. But then she paused. Her fingers loosened around the bag strap. Wait, where do I even go? Days passed. She carried the letter with her, folded into her pocket like a secret. She stared at strangers' faces on the street, wondering if they were the sender. She looked up at the stars each night, asking questions only the sky could hear. She thought maybe the letter was just a strange dream. But something in her heart wouldn't let her forget it. The next night, in a dream that felt more real than her waking world, she found herself walking through a glowing forest. The stars whispered above her. Shadows moved gently through the trees. She followed a winding path, unsure where it would lead, until she saw a figure curled up beneath a tree made of glass. A girl sitting in silence, arms wrapped around herself, her hair falling like a curtain to hide her face. The little girl approached slowly. The older girl looked up. Her eyes were tired, not with sleep but with life. She was shocked. It was her. All by herself. Just an older version of her. She understood every word from that letter, but she wasn't ready to face it. Little girl was terrified.